I mean, then you used the word content a minute ago, right? Like MCM, even though there's a strike going on, we've got full bookings in all our stages. Our post team is busy right now. There's still a lot of work in the industry. There's nothing to get depressed. I don't think video content as a thing is going away. The length of the content may get shorter and shorter, but the quantity of it is certainly not going to get shorter. And there's just as much. I mean, our post department is growing and growing. There's certainly no shortage of a need for content creation. And if you open up your mind, well, it could also be a hour series. It could be a 15-minute series. It could be a 30-second social media campaign that needs 60 elements. So I think the good news is for young people thinking about getting into the industry, the work's not going away. And everything I've thought about AI so far is that it's just another tool, like nonlinear editing was a tool. It's not a game changer where AI is going to be cutting all of our shows and all of our content. It's going to make things go quicker. It's going to make things better, but the work will still be there for certainly for post production. If in the near future, in the next decade at least.
Yeah, I think that's one job that AI can't completely put out of business. I mean, there are definitely going to be a lot of people losing their jobs because of artificial intelligence. But no one can do what you mentioned, Michael Berenbaum. No one can do what he does at a certain level. Can AI assist him in pulling selects and making an assemble edit? Or, I think that I heard like that. I guess I don't know if I guess I shouldn't say this online because it's probably committed to something somewhere. But someone involved with the Frame.io is creating an AI technology that will be basically a voice recognition assistant that can do that once everything is sort of ingested and transcribed can respond to commands, can start putting things together and start facilitating the editing process. But, Jason and I aren't training people to, speak commands to a learning computer. We're training people to understand creativity, learn the history of editing. Like, why did it go from a wide shot coverage of the entire film to the impact of getting closer to a character? It's like, as much as the film has its own issues, watching Birth of a Nation is still a remarkable experience when you consider how movies looked and felt before there were close-ups, before there was parallel action. And these concepts are things that I'm not sure a computer can ever understand the way that a person can understand or express. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts, Jason? Are we teaching people to be button pushers or?
Yeah, well, as far as we know, I mean, AI is not free thinking yet. It's only doing what we tell it to do or based on things that we've done. So until that changes, I think it's just going to fill in the blanks. Like I think a lot of the people that are going to be affected are people that do things on YouTube and don't want to have a breath on their videos and automatically clip out all that stuff. And if your job is affected by that, it's probably wasn't going to be there that much longer anyways. But as far as our things, I mean, they're just incorporating tools now that are just going to help speed up the process and get rid of the stuff that people usually hate doing anyways.